What happens when a guy is so negative and never wins at anything, fails at anything and everyone he ever meets? Does this man become a hero, or does he become an insane maniac with a near unstoppable power? Misogi Kumagawa was known as a born loser. For most of his life when he was young, he was the edgiest kid you would ever meet.
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
Already at a super young age, he was saying people are born for no reason, life has no purpose, and you die meaninglessly. It seems like someone was playing a game in 2024 and saw that they all have a battle pass.
Oh my goodness, the battle pass? What game does not have a battle pass in 2024? Fortnite got one, Apex got one, Call of Duty got one. You know what? At this point, just end it all. I hate this life. It has no purpose at all. I'm gonna take everyone along with me, because you know what? I hate this world so badly, and I hate this battle pass too.
This type of outlook on life made Kumagawa jump from school to school, never truly finding a real place to call home. But when there's someone as broken as Kumagawa, there's always someone who tries to fix them, and that person was Medaka. But even a person so caring and selfless about her fellow classmates ultimately failed at reforming him, calling Kumagawa a compulsive liar and a psychopath. What exactly makes this dude a liar and a psychopath? Well, a lot. Kumagawa's career as a psychopath started when at a young age, he was at a hospital that he was going to be tested for abnormalities or powers. But before he could be tested, he threatened the doctor that was going to examine him by saying he was going to mess with her son.
What did he say?
Which in the end, she had to meet his demands and ended up quitting her job. And when Kumagawa was in middle school, he became the class president. That's a step in the right direction, right? Yeah, he was a student class president, but he had a 0% class approval rating. 0%. That means that literally no one in the whole school liked him at all.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
It's like if the presidential elections were going on and instead of the main two candidates winning, some random dude with 0 votes wins. And the guy who got absolutely no votes takes over the whole entire class and no one wants him there at all. And if that wasn't bad enough, the person he elected for his vice president, he later on killed them. This led Medaka to beating him within an inch of his life.
Yeah, I'm joking. Stop the break, stop!
And after all that, he was expelled, but the damage was already done because he traumatized everyone that was involved and witnessed it. He goes on to transfer to another school and brutally stabs every one of his new classmates with screws. Man, this dude didn't even wait a day to start trouble.
I thrive off negativity. Anything negative, I'm for it.
And later on, he transfers once again to another school, this time to Medaka's school. But it wasn't for any positive reasons, like usual. He just wanted to mess with all the students, but especially, he wanted to mess with Medaka. And he starts that by groping like any female that he sees.
Take my arm, little boy! Touch me and I sue you for sexual harassment.
And he doesn't stop by groping, he goes on to fight a bunch of them. But worst of all, when he sees his crush and says he's gonna buy some corn magazines, and by corn, you know what I mean, what type of magazines he was buying. And after telling her that, he was like, you know what, come over to my house, I want to invite you. And guess what, thankfully she declined and rejected him. He later goes on more fighting sprees with a lot of other students and ultimately loses to Medaka, but she decides to have him as her vice president. So yeah, his crimes include assault, murder, mutilation, vandalism, destruction, defilement, and well, SA. I know you're asking yourself, how is a regular dude like Kumagawa able to cause all this trouble? Well, he isn't normal at all, thanks to his crazy ability called all fiction. As broken of a human being Kumagawa is, his ability all fiction is equally as broken as him. What exactly does it do? It allows him to erase anything from existence, literally anything. You punch him in the face and injure him, bam, he erases all the damage done to him and he's good again. He even crushed his own brain and came back from that too. Better yet, he can erase his own death and come back to life. Even if you take him by surprise and kill him, his power automatically brings him back. Yeah, basically, it's a perpetual self-revive. Not only can he take away people's sight, he can also erase the concepts of color. His power is so strong that one day he fears that he will accidentally erase the whole world. And the scariest thing of all is he can erase all the money and girls that I've got.
I can't erase things that don't exist, and you have neither of those things.
Oh yeah, I was just, joking. And also another of his powers is Bookmaker, which allows him to create giant screws to impale people, and also when you're impaled, the screws bring you to his level of loserness.
Loser! You're a loser!
He can also make one of those Fortnite traps with the screws, damaging anyone who falls into them. And also, Kumagawa happens to break the fourth wall a couple times, calling side characters, well, side characters. And he's even self-aware about Shonen Jump, the very magazine that this manga is even in. And even though he's a loser who never won anything in the story, well, he's actually more popular than the actual MC of the story. He is the most popular character in the whole series, winning every single popularity poll. But maybe he used his all-fiction powers to erase his unpopularity in our world. So Kumagawa has showed us that even someone who's never won and was seen as an absolute loser can rise to the top with the power of all fiction, erasing all competition. But there's one thing that he can erase: you liking this video and subscribing.